Hi, my name is Julia Majasic.
And I'm Emma Diedrichs.
And this is the Daily News.
Today's report will be covering the recent events of the end of the Canadian penny.
The penny was officially removed from circulation to banks and businesses on Monday, February 4th, 2013.
The Royal Canadian Mint ceased in the making of the penny on the same date and celebrated the occasion with the selling of the last million pennies made. The CEO of the Mint, Lan E. Bennett, concluded that they were honored in participating in the last ever distribution of the penny.
Some people may wonder how the payments now are going to work in Canada. Let's go to the next clip and see. Payments consisting of non-cash transactions like credits, debits, checks will continue normally, meaning they will remain at the nearest cent, while payments consisting of cash will now round to the nearest nickel under the federal government's advice. Back to you, Emma.
Thank you, Julia. Now, a large percentage of people agree that the penny will not be missed, as it benefits us in many different ways.
But how will the end of the penny benefit us? We go again to an additional information video clip.
One penny takes exactly 1.6 cents to create, which is obviously above the amount it's worth. By stopping in the production of the penny, the Canadian government saves approximately $11 million annually. The handling fees for businesses, banks, and the economy in general are also cheapened and made drastically easier. As well with all of this, the elimination of the penny also helps save the base metals, such as nickel and steel. Clearly, such a difference in cost is worth the simple loss of the penny. Back to you, Julia.
Thank you, Emma. Because of the end of the penny, the United States of America have as well begun to consider dropping the product of their pennies. The Canadian penny have begun manufacturing ever since 1858.
And did you know that ever since 1908, 35 billion pennies have been created in Canada?
Now, although many stores and businesses will still accept pennies, you may wonder what else you could do to dispose of them.
Many people have decided to keep their pennies until the value increases. But the increase will not happen anytime soon, and it will not be a significant change. Others have been sharing a more creative side to the disposal of pennies by participating in the now popular penny art. One anonymous couple spent 128 hours using 59,670 pennies to completely cover their bedroom floor.
Charities as well are trying to collect and cash in pennies while they still can, as they believe 2013 will be a huge year for profit because of all the pennies no one wants. Although many charities who gain most profits from change are worried that once pennies are gone, their profit will decrease. Tim Hortons and their change charity allow children to go to camp every year. They earn about $1 million annually in pennies alone. They are extremely concerned for their funds after 2013.
Thank you, Julia. But while clearing your house of the many pennies you may have, are there any rare pennies to look out for? Well, the collectability of a coin depends on the number minted that year, meaning the amount of coins that were made in that year. Therefore, most pennies are useless, and therefore worthless. Yet, experts say to look out for the rare 1936 penny, or dot cent. What makes the dot cent unique is the small dot directly underneath the date. For years, there have been no dot cent sightings, but the last one was auctioned off in New York 2010 and sold for $402,500 US. All further auctions are said to sell for $100,000 and up.
Yet, from all this, how will it affect you as a student? Well, there are 4 good reasons. Reason 1. The prices of everything you buy on a daily basis with cash will now legally have to be rounded up or down to the nearest nickel. Increase or decreases the amount you spend.
Number 2, the government has found negative health changes because of the pennies all Canadians keep stored up in their houses. Removing the pennies will have a better effect for our daily lives.
Number 3, because of the assets, the government is given an increase of money and resources for the country. This will indirectly affect us because of the effect on our economy.
And finally, 4, the lack of pennies will also indirectly affect us because of the damage they did to the environment through their creation and the processes in which they are kept and sometimes even thrown away and wasted.
This has been the Daily News
With your host, Emma Diedrichs.
and Jillian Majasic. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
The info sites we use for this program include cbc.ca, newswire.ca, thestar.com, and mint.ca.
There are 4 good reasons. 1. The prices of what the heck?
They earned $1 million dollars.
Thomas, say hi to everybody.
Keep their pennies until the value increases, but no increase in change, no change in increase.
Okay.
Shaky. I was like shaking. I need to pee so bad. Tim's Horton.